Hello, welcome to Cinema Savvy. Happy Halloween. We're here with another drink along. It's been a long time since our last one. I think the last one almost killed us, but we have resurrected it tonight specifically for Halloween, and we have a very fun Halloween special tonight with 2002's Scooby-Doo, or Scooby-Doo the movie. And this is going to be one where you guys can play along, or you can just sit back and watch us slowly kill ourselves with alcohol poisoning. Either way, it's going to be a fun night. How are we all doing?
I was going to say, I'm not dressed up, so I'm gonna insert myself in first and say that I'm not a big Halloween person. Sorry to the two guys above me that have made a lot of effort, guys. I do not have the enthusiasm, and I couldn't even stick an Iron Man helmet over my head because I can't put the headphones on. So, except for that, it's been a very difficult day for many reasons. We've all seen multiple news stories. Tate's having a worse one than us, but obviously we won't drop it on here in case. But Tate wants to get drunk the most. We're going to say that. We're going to leave it at that. And he's also made the effort to dress up, whereas I haven't. So I'm going to leeway it back up to you guys.
I mean, Halloween's fantastic. I love dressing up and everything like that. We're going to try and remove as much negative energy that may have been coming from various different things that from news today. And we're going to try and turn that into positive drinking energy for watching along to Scooby-Doo, a film which I haven't seen probably since it came out in 2002. So this is going to be very interesting.
It's going to be about 10 years since I last saw this film, so this is going to be an absolute nostalgia trip. This, for me, I had this on VHS when it came out. This was one that, you know, when you were at school and it was getting towards the end of term and people would bring videos in, this is one that we'd always watch. This was sort of... We all have that film where we'd consecutively watch it like every single night for about a week to 2 weeks, and this was always one of those films. So I'm sure there's going to be moments where the words just suddenly flash back to me, even though I haven't seen it in 10 years. I have made the effort tonight. This is the first time in my life I've ever had a goatee beard, and it will be the last time that I ever have a goatee beard, unless we do maybe next year Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed. Watch this space, but yeah, no, this is going to be fun. Love Halloween, and what a way to celebrate it. And we hope all you guys watching along do as well. So before we get into it, let's get onto the socials.
Yes, so please tell us, comment below, what you are drinking tonight. Seeing as this is a drink along, please tell us also your thoughts on Scooby-Doo the movie. Don't forget to like the video, comment, share, and of course, subscribe. We're getting so close to our next sub goal. So that would be excellent if you guys could go and do that. Share this video out to as many people as possible. You can watch this at any point, and this is what I've always said about like the drink-alongs and the watch-alongs. You can go back and watch them. You can sync it up with your movie. We always tell you when we click play and stuff like that, so you can always sync it up to that. Get yourself a nice drink and had fun watching Scooby-Doo. So please go and do that. And you can find out about the videos that are coming up on our Facebook page. That is just type in Cinema Savvy into Facebook. You can find us on Twitter as well at cinema_savvy. And if you go into the description, you can pick up a TeePublic merch, which is awesome. Okay, I'm now going to send it over to, I'm not sure who I'm sending this over to, but someone with the rules.
I'm going to let Chris go over them. So if you're watching at home, take a quick look at our screen rather than your blank DVD or Blu-ray or whatever device you've managed to find this on, because it's not on UK Netflix. However, Chris has very well done the drinking rules for us. So there are 10 which we have. There are 9 including the bonus rule. If you've seen our videos, you will know by now that there are rules. Take a quick screenshot of it on your phone. It's on our Facebook and Twitter, so download them so you can keep up with us. But the first one is drink whenever Scooby-Doo laughs. Second one, drink whenever Shaggy says zoinks. Third one, drink whenever Velma says jinkies. Fourth one, drink when Fred mispronounces Mondavarius. I can't even remember.
That was almost a drink right there, but you're not Fred.
I did think about doing so. We also
Mondavarius is Rowan Atkinson's character, by the way, for reference in the film.
Ah, perfect. It's all going to come back to me, hopefully, in the next 20 minutes. But drink whenever Daphne is being a badass. I shall leave the definition of that up to Chris.
Okay.
So it's been a while. I can only remember one scene.
I was going to say, when we get to the Luchador fight, we'll be necking a bunch of drinks back, so it's all good.
Rule 6: drink whenever someone mentions references. Drink whenever someone mentions references or eats Scooby snacks.
Drink twice. That's drink twice, by the way. Drink twice whenever someone mentions Scooby snacks.
Drink whenever a protoplasm changes body. Drink whenever the Scooby-Doo main theme song is played. Drink whenever someone pulls off a mask. And the bonus rule, waterfall your drink while Scrappy-Doo is peeing on Daphne. Is that our first waterfall that's not that's not at the end of the film?
I think it is, yeah, because
Yeah.
I think the only other time that we've done a waterfall is in Attack of the Clones and I want to say Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
Not that we've done loads of these, but because we did kind of turn these into like an unofficial habit when we first started doing them, and then we realised the repercussions on our livers and decided to cut it back a little bit. So
Yeah.
expect them periodically. But I'm ready to get into this. So obviously, make sure that you're watching the proper Scooby-Doo film. There are hundreds of Scooby-Doo films out there. This is the live-action one that came out in 2002, directed by Roger Gosnell. So just make sure you've got a copy, whether you've got it on DVD, Blu-ray, however the hell you're watching this thing. We're going to get into it now. But first, before we do, beverages of choice. I did want to kind of make a Halloween cocktail. I've never made a cocktail in my life. And then I realized suddenly how complex cocktails are to make. You have to buy in a lot of ingredients. And I'm a cheap asshole. So I went for Bloody Mary. I have a jug ready to go. There is 300 milliliters of vodka in here, but I do have the rest of the bottle in case I need top-ups. So this is the first time I've ever tried a Bloody Mary. I haven't had the celery stick. I know that's traditional, but fuck tradition. So that is what I will be drinking tonight. If that runs out, it's just going to be vodka orange juice.
What's the bet that Chris doesn't like the Bloody Marys and suddenly it's going to be...
I've tried it downstairs. However,
Okay.
I put a little bit too much Tabasco in there, so it's going to have a kick to it tonight.
Okay, I am on the Thatcher's Haze tonight. It seems like a favourite of mine, but I've got a lot of them tonight to go through. So I will be putting them back.
Is that cider? Is that cider?
That is
Beer?
cider. It's cloudy. It's cloudy cider. It's nice tasting cider. But yeah, hopefully should be enough to carry me through tonight. And George.
This is Des and this is Troy. Together, they destroy livers because there was a very unfortunate incident in the middle of the night after episode 3, and I thought I was throwing up tarmac, but it was Des and Troy. So, yes, that's my beverage tonight. We have the return of the mug that still smells of Jack Daniels over 3 months later. It has been cleaned, and cleaned again today, which scares me. We also have Carl in the comments who is drinking
Kraken Dark rum and Coke.
Very nice.
If we were watching Pirates of the Caribbean, I would have unbelievable amount of respect for you for that.
That's possible.
That's the second video in 2 days I've mentioned the Kraken. What a time to be alive. And we also have Sarah in the comments saying hi. Sarah, if you are drinking, do comment what you are drinking. Obviously, if you don't want to drink, people at home, you don't have to drink. We're not pushing it on anybody. We don't do that kind of thing. But, it's nice once in a while. We're going back into a lockdown. Certainly here in England, a couple of other countries already are. If you're American, you might have a really bad day in 3 days, so just go watch this on Wednesday morning if the election doesn't go too well. And obviously, we're all going to have, I think, an obligatory quick toast to the one and only Sean Connery, who has passed away today. I don't have a martini, but I have this. So
I have my gentleman's Jack. I'm already mixing whiskey.
Cheers.
Cheers.
But yeah, sorry guys to start with a bit of a downer there, but we all wanted to do it. God, imagine Drinkalong to not King of the Crystal Skull, because we've already done it in the under 3. But with that being said, I think it's time for us to start. I think Sarah is raspberry gin. So Sarah is on the gin. If I drank gin, I'd be having a martini, shaken, not stirred. But is everyone synced up? Everyone ready?
So all on 0, ready to go. Yeah.
So it's time.
Oh, yeah, I was just going to say, because people may be watching on different platforms, I'm renting this off Amazon. You guys don't have to say where you're going it from, but I just wanted to check 126.31.
Yeah, I've got my DVD I've had since I was little. I don't have the cover anymore because I destroyed all the DVD covers, but that is plugged in my external DVD player onto my Mac here.
Okay, brilliant. So I guess we'll start it.
On VHS.
We will always start this on, is it 1 or 0? I can't remember, but we'll go
0.
Start on 0. So we'll go 3, 2, 1, 0. And the music starts playing.
And already my VHS decided to not do what it was meant to do. It's fine. What can we get a time check?
Hey, who's got music? I've got Warner Brother picture logo.
Yeah, it says music playing as the closed caption.
What time are we on?
Scooby-Doo theme, straight in.
What time are we on, folks?
So Scooby is 21 seconds, but that was our first Scooby Snack reference. Yep. And the theme.
Did they technically mention Scooby Snack though? That's
it's a reference.
It's his dog collar.
Okay, so can someone tell me when we're on 38?
Yeah.
Now. Oh, that wasn't him laughing, was it? No.
So we're having 2 drinks, right?
Yes.
Yeah. This is a real. You know, when you've not seen something in years.
I love
this opening is just classic Scooby-Doo.
How on earth was one of the first lines of this film like, now I've got a wedgie? How? Like, seriously. Oh, that was Jinkies.
Yep. One thing I'll say about this film, first and foremost, I love this film. Perfectly cast. They nailed every single character in the group for this thing.
I had a lot of fun with this when I was younger.
And we're straight into it, you know, with a lot of these live action things, like from cartoons. They just this is like a direct adaptation of what's in the cartoon. It's great.
That is animal abuse. That's the Scooby-Doo main theme again.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, drink. That CG holds up on Scooby-Doo.
Did you guys know that James Gunn originally wrote an R-rated version?
Well, there are elements of this film which we'll get into later, which fan fiction writers go and do things.
I think it was more a weed.
I could see that. He probably did that as like a joke first, you know, just to get it down. Does anyone remember the teaser trailer for this thing? Because it was actually kind of so it starts off with a Tim Burton Batman music, and it's sort of like slowly tracking in on what looks like Wayne Manor. And then we see a silhouette which looks like Batman with the spiked ears looking out the window. Camera zooms round and it's Scooby-Doo. Now, this came out, what was it, 2002? So there were talks of a possible other Batman film coming out before we'd eventually get Begins. So I remember losing my shit in the cinema thinking a new Batman film was coming out. And then I guess I wasn't too disappointed to know it was a Scooby-Doo film, but it's
So
quite cool.
I want to point out for the viewers at home, because I'm wearing this makeup, I don't know if you can see that, but I'm already getting black marks on my cans of cider. Maybe bad from the light, but I feel like throughout the evening it's just going to slowly come off.
Carl says, this is my first drink along and it's brutal.
Yeah.
You haven't watched our... Go back and watch our Star Wars ones.
I think the Cats one was pretty bad.
Cats one was, yeah.
A lot of yelling so far.
There is. Maybe we should have added a drinking rule every time someone yells.
I would be gone. It would be the opening scene. It's weird how like they're all kids, like the actors and actresses from back then.
Laugh.
I think you're a little bit ahead of us, Tayte.
Maybe a second.
Is this Pamela Anderson in this bit? I swear there's some kind of cameo here. Yeah, it is. I remember. Yeah. Hey, I'm going to drink.
Must have like Sacha Baron Cohen turned up.
Pamela.
Okay,
I mean, his wife is in this film.
I'm going to pause mine for just a second just to sync up.
It's kind of... This is almost like an entire 3 act. This is like the second act of a film in the first scene. This is where the gang breaks up, and it's the opening scene. It's a character is unmasked.
It's always Old Man Smithers. Oh, someone got a mask, sorry.
Right, I'm adding some more vodka to this thing because I can't taste it, and that means there's not enough vodka in it, right? So
either that or you're gonna regret it later.
Yeah.
Oh, look, he's in the Iron Man armor.
Iron Man was made in 2002.
Seriously, I want to know how many people they auditioned for the parts of this film, because this is like one of the most perfectly casted films for the main cast I've ever seen. They nail like all the personas and everything. It's so good. Yeah, this is the bit where they all break up. It's so weird.
I do also want to point out I have a jug of popcorn.
Oh, damn.
I thought it was only going to be a small bowl, but no.
That's fucked up.
I always thought Fred had like less hair. I don't think I'm used to him being like everything else of Cinnamon.
Are Freddie Prinze Jr. and Sarah Michelle Gellar still together?
Yes, they are. Yeah.
I don't know if did they meet on set for this, or were they already a thing?
I reckon they were already a thing. Or did they? I mean, either way, like it was really weird that Fred and Daphne like were official in real life.
Mm-hmm.
I think Fred and Daphne on one of the cartoons, like one of the reboots of cartoons, got together.
This is like really emotional. Like you hear the music in the background, like. Who did the music?
Imagine if the film just ended here.
It's like here's this cartoon we've all been adapted for 40 years, and the opening scene is them splitting up. The thing is, I think it is that no one needs to introduce them all because everyone knows them.
Mm.
Oh, okay. David Newman did the music. He did like a sort of like a lot of kids films sort of around this time, family films.
I mean, they left Shaggy the van, so that's a bonus, right?
It's a hell of a van. Love that thing.
It's really sad. They did that awful film earlier this year, and they didn't even get Matthew Lillard to play Shaggy. Yeah. And like he said, he wants to play him in like all media forever.
He's voiced the character way past this film. He's tremendous. I can't imagine anyone else doing it.
Like how on earth did the kids' film get away?
Oh, that was a laugh.
This kind of reference, yeah.
That's 2 laughs.
Is that like the original vegan?
Shaggy was a vegan before it was cool. Did they have like I need to watch the behind the scenes of this. Did they have like a green tennis ball thing for Matthew Lillard to act against? Because if he's just doing that to nothing, then that's great.
There's a video of a really weird man in a green lycra suit.
Oh, like they did with Call of the Wild with Harrison Ford. So many years on, they're still doing it. Have Emily saying, I hope Chris isn't on the wine again. No, it's never happening again. I am never drinking wine ever again.
We've got a good comment from Carl. Saying they didn't make them what they used to definitely applies to this film. Imagine this being released today.
Yeah.
I think it says a lot. They've not tried a live action one since these, have they?
Mm.
No.
See, I was going to make a comparison with this in that this is sort of a cartoon done right in live action because it's a love letter to the original cartoon. And as a negative, I was going to say the Smurfs films are terrible in comparison.
The Garfield
do that. But the director of this and Scooby-Doo 2 also did the Smurfs films. So,
hey, look, you can tell who they are because of their color palettes.
It's like Power Rangers, right? They just always wear that same color.
Ah, he does have straw hair. It's like a poor man's Gilderoy.
Jinkies.
Yeah. They got away with so many innuendos in this film. I hadn't realized.
Oh, we haven't even gotten started, my friend.
I know.
Do we have a favorite out of the two from memory? Because I think both of them are good, but I like that the second one has like the classic monsters from the cartoon series in it as well.
The second one holds more to me because it was the first ever 3D film I'd seen in cinema, and I just remember liking the film more than the first film. So maybe for next Halloween, we'll do a second drink along.
Does that? Oh no, that doesn't count. She's just said that she has a black belt. That doesn't count as being badass. We need to see the black belt in action. She's a brick house. Yeah, this is like such a product of its time, isn't it? That early to mid 2000s. Scooby laughs.
Yeah.
So just real quick, while this is going on, we're just going to do a reminder of the rules. So if you look on your screen now, you'll see the rules there. Take a picture, write them down, do what you got to do. Remind yourself.
So far, the Scooby's laughs, I think, has come up the most.
Yeah. I think that's going to be the one.
We've had no zoinks. We've had a few jinkies.
Oh God, why is this so endearing? Like they're so good as a team. You believe it.
But it's very weird because looking back on this, Linda Cardinelli has gone on to do so much.
Yeah.
And it took her quite a while as well to get. Like, she didn't do much after this when the others did. Then she kind of piped up as they dropped off. She was in the really good series of Ben Mendelsohn. I forgot the name of it. Series 1 was incredible. Series 2 was okay. Then 3 was awful and Netflix cancelled it. But he won an Emmy in it. She was really, really good.
Take my breath away.
So who's the character's name? This is
Mary Jane.
This is Isla Fisher.
It is Isla Fisher.
Which she looks so unbelievably different. Like,
it's because she's got blonde hair.
Is this where we can get in like a Borat reference because she's married to Sacha Baron Cohen? Borat!
I tell you what, not to sound weird, if they were to make this again like today, Sacha Baron Cohen make a great Scooby-Doo villain.
Yeah, he would.
Like in Hugo, I really liked him as that weird annoying train conductor.
Yeah, Scooby, you cut blocking. Just take a hike, man. Oh,
that's 2 drinks. Fuck.
And when they're eating, another 2.
No, I feel like that counts because that is the reference / eat.
Well, screw you guys. I'm going to drink twice for both.
Well, she ate 1, so if he eats 1, then I'll drink again. But
wait, what? When did this come in? I just thought it was a. Oh, they eat. Yeah, but we haven't put eats 1 Scooby snack. I thought that meant 1 sitting.
It says whenever they're whenever they're mentioned, referenced, or eaten.
But Scooby snacks, not snacker with 1. I'm preparing off the.
This is a slow burn so far, so I'm going to drink 2 for it just in case, just to give you that little edge.
When they land, though, it's going to pipe up.
Mm-hmm. The second we get to the island, it's just going to be ridiculous. It's spooky.
Oh my God, the plane's crashing.
Halloween.
Wait, hold on. Isn't the mummy in this? I swear he is. You know, from the mummy.
What, Imhotep?
Yeah, I swear Imhotep's in this.
There's a bald guy who kind of has Imhotep vibes in it. I don't think it's actually Imhotep.
This might ruin something I've spent many years thinking if it's not actually him.
Oh, Rowan Atkinson. Did he fall on hard times for this?
I do
He's
wonder.
the least funny thing in this film, which is mad because Rowan Atkinson's a national treasure. but
He's
he
probably
is
given
terrible.
lines.
It's him doing. It's like when Steve Coogan does American films. It's not right.
I love his sequin jacket. I've just noticed that. I'm going to drink to...
Would you guys go to the theme park? Because I feel like the
Hell
tickets
yeah.
would be very expensive.
Have you
to get
seen that
there.
roller coaster? I'd definitely be there. It does seem kind of very sort of frat boyish, though, doesn't it? You know what I mean? Sort of very jockey. Oh, is this where he gets his ass kicked?
Mm-hmm.
He gets like thrown like the Gamorrean over the top rope.
Oh, that's the nipples. Ah.
Wire work. Oh shit!
It's the hair. It's so like early noughties.
Yeah. Just everyone's cool with it. No one even looks over or anything. Is this? Oh, I think is this Imhotep guy?
Oh look, it's Batman '98.
I think he comes out like, "Are you not entertained?" kind of thing, like, "Welcome to Spooky Island." I swear.
Can you imagine a crossover with this and Batman and Robin?
I was just gonna say this is very Batman and Robin, isn't it? We need the purple gorillas. Yeah, this guy.
Is that King Imhotep?
No, I don't think
That
so.
do you know who that looks like? That looks like Peter Capaldi without hair.
It actually, yeah, it does. Bane! Oh god, it is Batman and Robin. D. Zeppel, apparently.
Oh, it's very disappointing. It's not Imhotep. He's called Stephen Greaves. That's so disappointing. His real name's Stephen. That's ruined the film now.
This is a really disappointing finale to the TV show Lost.
Is this what Lost needed?
Look at how they're still in sync and dancing.
It's just dancing. Just dancing. Party. Personal space. Personal space.
It's like a poor man's Palpatine. I mean, that's pretty good tech for 2002, right?
Yeah. 3D holographic projectors.
Got a phone call from Mr. Do. Oh god. It's a dirty phone call.
So Scooby's going for a drug drop.
I mean, if that was a dirty phone call and like someone on the other end of the phone said, "What are you wearing?" Scooby-Doo technically could say nothing.
Is it really bad that I kind of want to see a scary movie version of this film? Just like,
I mean, isn't it already? It's
I know, but like,
borderline.
I know, but like taking it just that little step further, you know. I haven't drunken in like 5 minutes. I feel like
It's gonna all come at once, isn't
it's
it?
all gonna be in one burst, isn't it? Yeah.
I don't know whether to finish this drink and pour a fresh one with. I'm gonna finish this one off.
Would you interrupt him doing that or not?
I love this guy in it. Oh, it depresses me that this film only has 30% on Rotten Tomatoes. People have no taste. So, I mean, this is something that needs to be said, and this is not being objective or misogynistic in any way, but this is a running theme in this film. Note the very low cut tops. It's a thing. Maybe this stems from the R-rated cut, but I swear to God that they sexy up Scooby-Doo in this thing.
I don't know if the second film is way worse for that.
Oh yeah, they double down on it in the second one. But
in the second film, there's that scene at the end at the red carpets when Shaggy's got all the stoners and doesn't like I'm trying to remember. They were all kicking off about something recently, not kicking off, but like celebrating it. I've forgotten it already. Did they out Velma as gay? I've literally forgotten the second film.
Not in the second. No. She's with Seth Green in the second one, the museum curator.
Oh, I remember he's in it. I was just mixed up with Topher Grace when I was younger. It's like the Ewoks.
Great. Always thinking with your stomach. Oh, I remember the CGI being bad on these. Oh, here we go.
I don't remember this. They look like the things out of Space Jam.
Yeah, the monsters. Yeah, they do.
It's CGI interacting with CGI, which I think was the...
I mean, it's kind of cartoony anyway, so I allow it for something like this, but...
I'd rather they had like Scooby-Doo for the whole film rather than like have a real dog for some scenes. And you know what I mean?
I think it's just like the texture's a bit now on Scooby-Doo, isn't it? They could probably improve like the fur and the hair on him and everything, but...
This is where the John Favreau Scooby-Doo reboot comes.
Oh, Jesus. There was a drinking rule for drink every single time Mary Jane sneezes in this thing.
I just want to drink because I'm thirsty now.
Yes.
This is Daphne being a badass. Kind of. She's saying like, hey, I'm going in, no fear. Oh no. I just drank. I shouldn't have drank. Oh, 2 drinks.
Fuck.
Hong Kong Fu, that was a great TV show as a kid. Cinematic universe.
Was it Hanna-Barbera?
I think so.
So it would be part of a cinematic universe.
Doctor Strange. That's pretty good. Let's take it.
Soon.
Yeah. Just that's going to be the next one, hands down. Yeah, this is a slow burn. I thought these rules were going to be like a walkaway.
It's fine. We'll take it. We'll take it. It's been a long day.
So when Shaggy says uber creepy, is that what's going to show up when I order from the app, or?
Can of whoop ass. So we're so naughty because that's obviously not Stone Cold. It's The Rock. No, it is Stone Cold. What am I on about?
That should have been one.
I don't think he says it much in this. I think he says it maybe like twice.
More in the second film.
Mm-hmm.
I have to point out, they're such bad detectives that the two people who do nothing end up doing the most.
Yeah, that's just the trope of it, though, isn't it? It's fine.
Yeah.
I remember this being one of my favorite sequences in the film because I just sort of
remember
loved the creepy house segment. Something happens with the food, doesn't it come alive and try and strangle them or something? Or
This is what I remember this being on TV spots like when we were little.
That's kind of badass.
Badass, yeah, yeah.
Ripping off a giant plank of wood off the wall.
Dat booty, though.
Just creepy.
Oh, this is a little midget.
Lumpa.
It's like some Karate Kid shit right now. Godspeed, Spider-Man.
I mean, she kicked open a goddamn door. That's badass.
This happens when you pay £400 for the meal at the Harry Potter studio tour.
Oh god, it's like the conveyor belt scene from Attack of the Clones.
All I can think of is the love sausage from The Boys. It is. Norman Osborn's back.
Jinkies.
They don't pay full, guys.
Yeah, Jinkies.
Yes, I have. I know exactly what you mean. Yeah.
I really want to itch my nose, but I know that's going to be a bad idea.
How are we all doing at home? Everyone watching, everyone playing along. I mean, we haven't really been drinking all that much, so I'm hoping it picks up a little bit.
Start, but
I swear, like on Revenge of the Sith, 40 minutes in, we've already gone.
I mean, we are 31 minutes in now, and I think it's been a slow and steady start. I think it's going to ramp up towards the end, though. I have a feeling.
We're almost halfway into the film. That's what's remarkable. How have they not? Actually, I was going to say, how have they not seen him yet?
I said it was going to ramp up when they got downed. I'm going to say it's going to ramp up when they start body switching.
Oh god, this looks like the box from Hellraiser. You know, the cube thing. Oh, I think we're coming up to that scene. That was going to be a rule as well for every burp and fart gag.
Mm.
Do we just add that in as like a random rule now, just so that we... You know what, screw it. I'll be the guinea pig. I'll do it.
What on earth is this party? It's Kylo Ren.
Would you like me to crush your bones into dust?
Oh god, Papa Smurf figure.
Wait, hold on. Did he mispronounce
No,
Monteveris?
it's fine.
Chris, does he mispronounce Monteveris in the film?
He does. He does.
It's like playing Assassin's Creed or something when you go into, like, on the old ones, you go into the tomb and you unlock, like, a special book.
I swear that is the cube. It's like the same design and everything. Like the Cenobites are going to come out like Pinhead. Just like chain someone up.
Oh my god, it's the Sith Sat-Nav from Rise of Skywalker. Quickly drink it out of your mind.
It's the Wayfinder. Iris has joined us. Hey Iris, hope you're having a good Halloween. Okay,
Oh,
I'm going to start.
That's a burp joke.
Are you challenging me?
The meme. The meme.
Oh, hang on. Oh, this was a mistake. That counts as one. That still only counts as one. Still doesn't top Dumb and Dumber for fart gags. I'm sorry, that is the king of fart gags.
Why would she stand there?
So Iris says, happy Halloween. I celebrate by getting drunk out of my head. Well, this might not be the drink along for you. I'm hoping things pick up. I've just given myself a bit of an unofficial boost with that one. But
Zoinks, zoinks.
Zoinks. Bane!
I'm almost through my first one.
God, it is the Wayfinder, isn't it? It is. It'll never leave us.
And they had to go to a really far location away. Now they're coming for them for finding it.
Oh god, they're doing the Bill and Ted thing.
I love how he's still wearing his wrestling uniform.
Scooby laughs.
That early 2000s music where the 90s was trying to die, but I believe Mondavarius is mispronounced now.
Yep.
There we go. Oh, that sense memory. That's 10 years of memories just came back.
This is the second time they're splitting up.
It's not an inscription, it's a sat nav.
I'll go research cults on the net. Oof, that holds true to this year.
She'll be on that dial-up though, so she might be a while. Ira says, Italy is known for their love of wine, so I'm just doing my part really as a patriot. Please don't mention wine to me ever again. Thank you. If you tuned in for the last drink-along. Jinkies. That was a Jinkies.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually getting excited when one of the rules is actually showing up.
Oh, Peter Capaldi's going to play the piano.
So, do you think the gang have like the same outfit, one for every single day of the week, or hang on,
How's your drink levels?
yeah, I'm gonna refill this because we're coming up for a waterfall.
Yep, this is a laugh.
So, reminding everyone, Iris, the rules. There we go. We're coming up to the bonus rule. Looks like that's Trisha Roach in Dumb and Dumber where he takes the wrong turn. Okay, here we go.
Oh.
I can taste the vodka now.
You don't have the scope for this job. That was a line in this film. Chris, how's your Tabasco hanging up?
It's the vodka's like overtaken the Tabasco now, so it's
Was Scrappy his son?
nephew. Powerpuff Girl. I'm telling you, I know that was Cartoon Network, wasn't it? That wasn't Hanna-Barbera. It was Cartoon Network, the cinematic universe.
You hear that? He wasn't even a puppy. He had a gland disorder. So,
oh no,
we just laughed at a disabled person pissing on Daphne.
It is the R-rated cut.
That's a Scooby laugh.
Yeah, that is the laugh.
I feel like I remember this scene.
Monsters! Oh no, yeah. Yeah, there we go.
It's like PS1 graphics.
I know, it's really bad, isn't it?
It's really bad because the graphics from this is actually better than oh, is that a possessed person?
No, the what are they called? The protoplasms, like the little souls with the faces. Oh, we should have drank when like Daphne loses her glasses.
I was gonna say
Daphne Filmer, sorry.
The graphics in this film is actually better than Legend of King Arthur or Legend of the Sword, whatever it was called from years ago, which was only like 2-3 years ago.
I thought he smacked her there. Oh wow. Oh wow. Look at that.
It's like, you know, in After Effects when you just pull a thing up, a shape.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, is this going to be Daphne being a badass? She jumped. She made a jump. I'm not counting that.
She wasn't really badass.
I'll count that. Oh, that's CGI though. Was this like?
I feel like I remember the music bit.
This song was used in another Scooby-Doo film or thing. Was there a Scooby-Doo Zombie Island or something like that? One of the cartoon ones?
Zombie Island's brilliant. Like, genuinely.
The 4 films they did, I know there's been more since then, but the 4 original films they did were fantastic. I would stand by that.
Scooby-Doo Witches Ghost was always my favorite. Cyber Chase was great. Alien Invasion.
And then it was the one in the computer realm. Cyber Chase.
Cyber Chase.
Yeah,
the PS1 game. The PS1 game was good.
Fantastic.
The PS1 game was basically a Crash Bandicoot clone, but no, that was really good.
Maybe we should do a review of all 4 of those at some point on the channel.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind going back to some of those actually. I had most of them. I've still got most of them on video, but I haven't watched them since then.
Seeing as we ain't getting any more films for a while.
Yeah, that's true. I know there's a Scooby-Doo meets Kiss, which I really want to watch. Obvious stunt doubles out the window.
Yeah, you're still going to break a bone whilst doing that.
It worked for Indiana Jones and Willie Scott in Temple of Doom. I'll allow it.
That's a spinal fracture if I've ever seen one. Christ.
Oh, no, he can still move his legs. He's good. He's good. This guy's just keeping his pin pan strong. Like, what the fuck?
For the sake of drinking, I'm going to say her plan is badass.
Yeah, yeah. We say that in terms of like the character of Daphne, they've changed the character. That there's a character arc here from the cartoon series where she's just kind of there, and she wants to be a badass. So they're doing something different with the character. So that's pretty good.
Because she always plays a damsel in distress.
I can't remember what she's like in the sequel. If they continue that, if they keep her as like a badass, or if she kind of dips back down to what she was in the cartoon series.
She doesn't have a major story arc in the sequel, from what I remember. I think it's mainly focused on Velma.
Yeah. And then I want to say they did a prequel, didn't they? It was a completely different cast, younger cast, but I think it was still meant to be set in that same trilogy.
Every time I look, it doesn't look like Isla Fisher. It just doesn't.
I was just like the weird laugh. And then he just stops. Okay.
Brilliant.
I tell you what would be a good drink along as well. Seeing sort of like the island on this. Spy Kids. The trilogy.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Have you ever seen Sky High?
Yes. Pretty love it. Kurt Russell's in it.
No, I haven't seen that.
Basically pre
Mary Elizabeth
Like
Winstead,
school.
one of her first films.
Oh no, I haven't
like
seen
a-
that.
It's like a
Versus
school
Liam.
for kids with superpowers. And basically Superman's son doesn't have any powers.
Maybe that might be our next joint watch along.
This music, Jesus Christ. It was that sort of like short, spiky hair with the blonded tips. Oh, simpler
I
time.
think it's NSYNC had been around for a little while at that point, and it's like,
You know, I've just had another memory from this film. So back in school, this was little school. This was like junior school. I don't know what the equivalent is in the States. And I remember that a letter had to go home and we had to have a parent's signature to allow us to watch this film in class because it was a PG. Is that parental guidance thing? It was really bad. And then we got to year 7 at school, so first year of high school, and then we had to get a lead to watch Passion of the Christ. I was like, this is great.
is that Ethan Hawke?
Oh god, it doesn't like it.
Holy shit, is that Ethan Hawke? Oh no, it's Sugar Ray. Why does he look like Ethan Hawke?
That was oh god, it's Bane again. Christ almighty.
Wait, hold on. Is this the same I think we're going to?
Bane in the Nolan verse should have had a luchador mask. I'm standing by that.
Imagine Tom Hardy wearing that, like going around like winter time.
You have to be the same voice. No, he should have done like a Mexican voice.
All I see, whenever someone breaks glass with their fist now, all I can think of is the Nice Guys scene.
Look at that jump. And the guitar.
It was making a noise though, so therefore it must be plugged into something. How long is that? Like, oh, it's the quad bike chase, isn't it? This goes on for ages. Oh, that's the main theme.
Yeah.
Oh god, I really taste the vodka now.
I feel like you're going to taste the Tabasco the further you go down, Chris.
My lips are tingling from it, but I can now taste the vodka over anything else.
They're all. What's the bet that they were just all stoned and that's what it was?
What's with the weird?
Oh,
like,
this is where her face goes fucked up, isn't it? Her face goes all rubbery, and she like tugs on her face. It's like
oh,
I think here's a she, and I think she's a changeling.
Yeah, I remember now.
I think she smacks into a tree in a minute.
Yeah.
And this is your After Effects.
It's quite scary, actually. I'm not going to lie.
Mm.
That was a minor version of the Scooby-Doo theme. I'm gonna count that.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Oh God, I need some water. Oh, please say I remember the water. I did. A man in a mask? Or is this like the end of Ace Ventura?
Shaggy, you're whipped. I can't believe that's a lie.
I didn't even know that was an actual phrase back then.
That might be one of the greatest lines in any kids show, just ever.
That's the best line. You want a piece of the Shagster? That's. I bet we say that to all the ladies, right? Right? Am I right? No, just me. Okay.
Well, yeah, you're Shaggy, so.
Oh yeah. It's just like, I have to. He's like my best pal. Friends don't quit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a Chamber of Secrets.
When does the basilisk come? Does he have the diary?
Corner and it's like Gilda Rocker, like,
hello.
Who am I?
Who are you?
Same year.
Yeah.
Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
It's happening, guys. It's happening.
It's all connected.
Forget the Forks of Phoenix with Scooby-Doo blinding the basilisk.
Oh, the protoplasm's going to kick our ass. Because the rule reads, and I'm going to bring it up again.
Whenever it changes body.
Yep, so
Yeah,
we're
I'm
looking
gonna
specifically at rule number 7, whenever protoplasm changes body, and when you've got the whole gang, that's 5 bodies switching, and I think that happens 3 times. That's 15 drinks last time I checked.
I'm going to go ahead and say this has been kind of tame so far. This is about to become very untamed.
Yeah, I don't think we have much longer left, do we? We've got like about half hour, give or take. Time check for anyone watching. I'm on 53:15.
53:16. Yeah, I'm on sync.
I'm on a different time because mine literally went straight into it. No black screen before the start, so I've had to switch mine back. But if you're watching on Amazon, it's 54:25.
Oh, hello, Cedric Diggory.
Okay, so it's whenever it changes body. So I think
One.
Jinkies.
No. When it changes body, okay, are we counting that?
He said Jinkies.
Jinkies.
Okay, so my comment from earlier.
Changes body. Is this a change?
Because I don't know how they managed it, but they took Velma and they did things with Velma that I didn't think were doable with Velma.
Well, they cast Linda Cardinelli, so there you go.
That'll do it. That will certainly do it.
What the fuck? That is terrifying.
Can't he go through doors?
Apparently not. There are rules to these things. He just puts him back.
Savage.
I mean, that's a hell of a grab. Like, you see how many were in there? Like, Jesus. I want to see that. Does anyone else want to see that? I want to see that. No. I'm just gonna drink. Yeah, this whole next scene was just like fan fiction crazy. Damn.
I'm saying this counts.
Was this James Gunn's doing, or was this the director's doing? What
Definitely
happened
James
here?
Gunn. This was 100% James Gunn.
I officially love
Think
James
about what
Gunn.
got him. Think about what got him sacked from Marvel for a short time.
James Gunn is a hero. Like, oh no, they're like gremlins. Fucking hell! Like, what? Why? I mean, I'm fine with it, but why?
Sorry,
You
Chris,
were right to count
Chris,
it. Yeah, yeah.
Chris, was this counting as your fan fiction? Daphne's body with Fred's voice.
No, no. Oh, that's change body. Doesn't Fred like check out the tits in a minute? Like, I swear that's a thing.
Yeah, he just did.
No, I think he like full on like pulls the top and looks down.
He's like, yeah, I can look at myself naked. Yeah.
I don't think this is a kids movie.
No, this is not.
This is looking more like a Scooby-Doo porn parody by the second. One, two, three, four. 4 drinks. Oh, this happens like 3 times. This is going to be it. Why is everyone so... Why is Fred and Shaggy so rapey?
Was that a Zoinks?
Another ball.
4. Zoinks. That's 5 drinks then.
Add J keys.
2. Oh God.
6. Okay, I have my 6 there.
Oh God.
Another 4.
I need a break. I need a break before I do the next 4. Okay, I'm gonna do the next 4. That was like the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull one, where we got to the end and we had to do like the 7.
Okay, I'm going for my piss break with half an hour left, so I think we should be good.
2.
I don't know why I feel so sick and I've hardly drank.
I need water. I think that was the worst. I think that was the worst part over. I think we're good.
I don't know why. How was we drinking so much in episode 3 and I didn't? I mean, it got me, but I didn't feel sick.
I think we ramped up, and then
too quick.
We kept a consistent level. Yeah. We guessed it though, didn't we? We said that it was going to be right near the end where it was going to pick up. See, the thing is, I don't even think it would be that bad if I took sips every now and then, but it's just when you have to do like a whole bunch of it and you become conscious of the taste, it's just
get it done quick and keep going.
Yeah, that was a lot of drinks as well. I think we're fine because now we just have the Scrappy-Doo boss battle.
How many did I miss?
You didn't miss any.
I
you
will
have
take
to take
one.
you have to take your 1 penalty. Yeah. Imhotep. Now you've said that, I can't unsee that.
I still can't unsee Peter Capaldi, to be fair. But
Yeah, no, I
okay.
see that too.
Scuba.
His actual first name then is Scoobert. Scooby-Doo. Okay. Oh, that's the scariest thing in this film. Rowan Atkinson. Oh, Scooby Snacks.
Yeah, that's 2 right there.
I am not. I don't know how many Scooby Snacks are in there. I'm not counting those as individual Scooby Snacks being eaten. That's just the 1 drink. Oh, and
What's
eaten.
that?
I guess that's 2 drinks.
Dude, the rule is drink twice whenever someone mentions, references, or eats Scooby Snacks.
Oh God, that's another 2. Another 2.
Yeah.
Mary Jane, this is the perfect lead into the next drink along. It's going to happen. This is the marketing for the next trip.
Here's the thing, though. For completionist purpose, do we say that we're going to do? Do we say that we're going to do Scooby-Doo 2 next year for Halloween, or do we go ahead and do it before then? That's the question.
We'll play it by ear.
I'm thinking of another film that has an S at the start.
Does everyone remember those bobbing like cats and like dogs' heads? They were like a big thing in the 2000s.
Mispronunciation.
Yep.
Oh God.
I feel like a certain drink along should happen in the 3 months leading up to a certain film. If you guys can
because
understand.
we won't associate ourselves with Tom Holland.
No, but 3 months
don't
leading
negotiate
into
with
terrorists.
terrorists.
His films aren't that bad.
Hey, who's looking forward to Uncharted, starring not Nathan Fillion?
But I'm looking forward to Chaos Walking. So there you go.
Come on, man. That film over 3 years ago.
I know.
Over 3 years ago.
I know.
Like that's just not. It's going to be the New Mutants of 2021.
Yeah, it probably will.
This is a very tender moment happening right now. Let's
What,
get jinky with it.
Sorry, they're fisting each other, Chris.
Let's
Is
get
that
jinky
why
with it?
Yeah, jinky.
Gonna need a montage.
Montage.
Even Rocky had a montage. Oh damn! Oof!
They're going to catch that basilisk. I can't unsee this.
I know, me too.
I have a question for anyone who's still watching along. Has anyone actually dressed up for Halloween this year? If so, what costume are you wearing?
That's a very good question.
So if you are watching along, even if you're not watching this along on Halloween night, just let us know if you dressed up for Halloween and what costume you're wearing. If you made it through to the 1 hour 13 mark of the video.
This is the cheapest Halloween costume I've ever worn in my life. This was like less than £20 on eBay. Just $2.99 green shirt, 14, 15.99 brown chinos. You can't even see the chinos. That's the length I have gone for my costume. I have got the brown chinos, complete costume. You guys can't see it.
This is a setup that I made a few years ago, actually, and it seemed to have held quite well. There's a one rib that is actually detaching itself, but other than that, it's held up very strong.
Oh,
we're getting a lot of woes
every shout, every yell in this film.
Every woe.
Dead.
Good look at.
Just bleeding out.
Kalima.
Ooh, oh,
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby's got 2 drinks.
This is definitely the R-rated cut. Come
on, guys. Come on. Chris,
oh, that's like 10 years of memory.
Chris, come on. Come on, George. Come on, George.
It's the badass walk.
George, join me.
I just remember the really awkward bit where the music's killed and then Fred's still dancing. And he like drives a bus or something.
It's like when you're on a night out and you never go on them, and then the beat drops a song you've never heard, and you're like,
"We creatures sing."
He would feel that. I feel like the acting to this would have been just really awkward.
You be do. I swear he drives a bus. See, I blame films like this for my lack of moves because I thought this was like great stuff as a kid. My little green friend. Oh, Rowan Atkinson. Make it. Oh God, it is Palpatine. Make the sacrifice.
That's a laugh.
Yep. Oh God, these are horrible.
So I just want to point out, Shaggy is wearing a mask right now, which will be pulled off at some point.
Whenever someone pulls off a mask, yeah, that is true. Oh, it plays like the really emotional music now. This is like quality acting. I'm not even kidding.
I mean, the films he's most known for is this and Scream, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he is technically a horror icon.
Oh man. They technically killed Scooby-Doo here, right?
Yep.
Like he's dead.
Laughing, guys, he laughed.
I drank.
Mask off.
The sacrifice.
Shaggy took his mask off, guys.
This is the part where he goes.
Yeah, when this film does a better job of explaining its Sith cultists than Episode 9 does. Oh God, it is. I am all the Sith.
Unlimited power.
Literally. Oh, we're gonna have to do an episode.
It's Ben Solo.
That was the main theme.
I can't rewatch that. I'm sorry.
We've got to do it. Down the
out,
whole bottle of alcohol for I Am the Spy. I'm down for an yeah.
This is technically a fourth Star Wars drink-along, isn't it?
That's a laugh. And another laugh. 2 laughs. 3 laughs. Oh, fuck. Oh. Not tonight. Not tonight. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was another laugh. I know. Give me a minute.
And he said the Bart Simpson line.
Oh, God.
Oh, unmask.
Oh, God. Okay, 2. Put them on my tab. I know.
I feel like Chris is the only one suffering here.
The vodka is so potent with every sip. Oh, it's that scene from Men in Black. Oh God, man!
How did he get the money to fund being Rowan Atkinson and Bill Nye?
He's about to get buff. See, I need this kind of workout routine, you know.
Oh my God!
The muscles just growing on him in seconds, you know.
This is like Joker at the end of.
I was literally thinking, it's Arkham Asylum.
Yeah. So someone uses a magical formula to get buff. This is Bane. This is Batman Robin.
It's Space Jam. He's had the drink.
Just backhanded 2 of the main characters. That's kind of badass.
She's about to be. No, it's no. She's about to be a badass in a minute. Oh God. I shouldn't have drank for the fart and burp gag.
We don't have long left though, so don't worry.
I know, but
Oh, she's about to fight Bane.
Let's not stand on ceremony here, Daphne.
Hold on. Does this count as one drink because it's?
Oh, that's badass. Oh, it's the main theme. Oh, he's like fucking Bruce Lee. Look at him. Let's just say, okay, so we're drinking for every time Daphne is a badass. Let's just call this subjective. If you see
fight is just badass.
Let's.
I mean, I'm drinking a weaker drink, so I'll drink to it. But at the same time, it's only one drink for people who are watching at home.
Beginner's rules is just drink once.
Guys, drink responsibly.
Do as we say, not as we do. Has there been a single Zoinks? There's been a few Zoinks, I think. Not as many as I thought.
No. Zoinks has been the one that's kind of saved us here, I feel.
Damn. This is where he says, like, choke me harder. Oh, that was probably in the R-rated.
I feel like here's the thing. They obviously put thought into the plot in this one, just looking into the comments of that the cartoon. Because no one really liked Scrappy-Doo when he was part of the show. Mm-hmm. And I'm guessing that's why they went with the decision of making him the villain.
Yeah.
Do you know wasn't Pennywise meant to play the villain and then he dropped out because he hated the character Scrappy-Doo?
I'm not sure.
I'm sure I forgot his name. You know who I mean. Pennywise.
Skarsgård. Tim Curry.
No, Tim Curry. Tim Curry. Tim Curry's like Rowan Atkinson did. Oh, and then he got cast. They found out Scrappy-Doo's in it, and he just said, I'm sorry, I'm not doing this film now.
Carl says, apologies, guys. I need to bow out. I have a few things to do. Really appreciate you putting this on tonight. It was just what I needed after today. Raise a glass to each of you. Thank you very much, man.
We will raise a glass
on next video. I will drink to you, Carl. Thank you. See you, man. We're wrapping up.
Wait, this is a lot of protoplasm's changing body.
Oh, fuck.
That's not changing body, though. They're leaving it. I wouldn't say they're changing body.
Let's just agree to disagree to have one drink.
I've drunk my one.
Oh, fucking hell.
Imagine we ripped out his eye.
Oh, that's grotesque. He's got like a massive head.
It's like a pop vinyl figure.
You know what? After watching this again, I think I do prefer Scooby-Doo 2.
I feel like we need to do that as a watch-along.
I feel like I need to do it just for a sake of comparison. I like both of them, but I think the second one, because it has the original villains in it, the original monsters, that gives it the edge. Oh, emotion. The music. Yeah.
I feel like this is them getting together in real life, just right there.
I honestly can't remember if they were already a thing before this. I'm not sure.
I don't think they were. I want to say they met.
Maybe they met on this. Yeah.
I mean, we'll find out for the end, but in fact, I'll find out now.
It's Saddam Hussein. we're going to be broken up by the second film because then she's on to Seth Green.
I'd actually forgotten all of this.
Wait, when did this film come out?
It's Mad Eye Moody. The Harry Potter references carry on.
Yeah, it is.
Wait a sec. When did this film come out?
Marvelous.
June 14th, 2002. They were a couple. I want to say they were a couple beforehand because if not, then they married basically within 3 months of the film coming out.
Oh, cool.
But I will have to.
Yeah, she won't be coming back in the sequel either. God, they're all breaking up before the sequel.
Oh. Okay, I have some information. They met whilst filming on another horror film, I Know What You Did Last Summer, in 1997, which they were both starring in. And they were engaged in 2001. They didn't begin dating until 2000, and then they were cast in the film together whilst filming in 2000, which is when they proposed.
Oh, brilliant.
So, he got a job in season 2 of Star Wars Rebels as a completely unforgettable character.
And wasn't Sarah Michelle Gellar also a character in one of them? Or am I...
Yeah, so he was in he's season 1, obviously, all of it, and then he got her into season 2.
Yeah.
I think he used to write on WWE for a short stint as well.
This is like, what is it? Armed robbery, double homicide, taste of theatrical like you.
Do they go to London in the second one? They were trying to. Do they go to London in the second film?
No, I don't think so.
No.
It was like the sequel bait and they just skipped it. That's what happens in Spider-Man 3 when it's further from home and it's not set in New York still.
Yippee yo, yippee yay.
Well, the credits are rolling, but there's still a scene. So
I remember this now.
still vegan. There was no meat on there.
Like Dumb and Dumber, where they got the mustard and the ketchup.
Those oinks.
Oh god, it is Dumb and Dumber. It's like me with this the Tabasco in this drink. You know, water will make it worse. It never helps.
Does that work?
Oh god, it is! It actually is! It's more tingly than hot. There we go. We made it. I think that's it. I don't think there's a post-credit scene. We've got about 5 minutes of credits. I feel a little bit buzzed, but I feel good. Not as much as I thought. I thought there was going to be a lot more in that. But
this watch along. It wasn't brutal, but I feel like it hit the spot. I think it's what we all needed. Should we say that?
I think I need to find a new alcohol drink because I did not like the taste of that today.
What did you have again? You had
just JD and Coke.
JD.
But
Change it up to the
normally fine. I wonder if I've got some weird side effects.
I was thinking about the next one, and we haven't actually decided yet on what our next drink along is going to be, or indeed when our next drink along is actually going to be. But if it is the Holy Trinity of trilogies,
here's the thing though: we do the Holy Trinity probably next year. We've got Christmas coming up. I feel like there's got to be a drink along somewhere there for Christmas, either Die Hard, Deck the Halls, or Elf, or something like that.
Or Jingle All the Way.
Jingle All the Way.
I don't know. A Christmas one could be good, but let's just say, like, hypothetically, let's say it is the Holy Trinity.
Thanksgiving's coming up soon, right? And there's a Thanksgiving scene in Spider-Man 1.
But you know what I was thinking, what drink could I drink for Spider-Man? What would do it justice? And you think the costume, red and blue. Now, the last time I attempted a whole red and blue gimmick did not end well. So I need a different red and blue gimmick, if I can think of one. Maybe something green. Maybe something for the Goblin, actually.
You could get an alcoholic slush puppy.
Isn't there Hobgoblin as like a
beer?
Hobgoblin beer is a thing.
Obviously, he's the Green Goblin.
I'm not the biggest fan of beer, but Hobgoblin is actually quite a tasty beer.
See, I'm not much of a beer guy either. I'm more spirits, but I don't know. I'll think of something. You can get
a keg of it as well.
Maybe I should just get some like absinthe in.
Oh,
that's green, right?
That sounds dangerous.
Yes, it does, but it's for a worthy cause.
So I guess it's the end of the film. So we need to kind of talk about
the actual film.
Give it a general review, as we've done with all the other films.
Did we give Revenge of the Sith a general review? I genuinely don't remember.
I was sober enough to give it kind of a closing out. You guys were not. So
yeah.
I have many memories.
Yeah, go on, sorry. Yeah.
Oh, no, sorry. I was talking about Revenge of the Sith. If you want to talk about Scooby-Doo, go ahead.
Scooby-Doo. It's the power of nostalgia. Like, on paper, this probably isn't a good film. Like, a good film, but I think what elevates it more than anything is the cast. Like, genuinely, I stand by. Everyone was cast perfectly. They played it brilliantly. And that gets me through the film. I think that it would be interesting to see Scooby-Doo 2, actually, Monsters Unleashed, because I think that's probably truer to the spirit of Scooby-Doo throughout the movie. But I mean, it is what it is. It's a live-action Scooby-Doo. I do think the cartoon films are better, but for a live-action outing, this is fine. I think the biggest takeaway for me with this is the cast. That's the biggest positive I can say about these films.
I remember as a kid, I had a lot of fun with this growing up. As you mentioned, it was on the schools. This was big when it came out for our age group, and I think films like this, I can imagine a lot of children of the 70s not liking this, not because of what it did to their films, but they probably took their kids because they're the cartoons they watched as kids, and now their kids could go see it at the cinema. And I'd never understood how adult this film really is. So that would have been pretty weird for people that grew up with that. But I had a lot of fun with it still. It's exactly how I remember it. It's goofy, it's funny, it's got its moments, but it's made for kids. And I don't think kids of today could not appreciate it because they wouldn't like it. But it's definitely sort of, when we had that music on, it's that late 90s, early noughties, that kind of vibe. And even with James Gunn, look at some of the stuff he does in Guardians as its prime example. Some of that humor you could see in this as well.
Isn't there a bit in Guardians where I don't know if they're space hopping or they're jumping through space and their faces are kind of going very CGI
in the second film where they're hopping through the portals.
It reminded me of that in some bits, maybe.
For me, this film has an effect which I get sometimes. I watch clips from SpongeBob, like SpongeBob episodes and stuff like that, and you get that nostalgia with it, and you kind of understand the adult humor that goes with it. You understand these things were made to kind of entertain the kids, but also to entertain the adults who were taking their kids to the cinema. And I don't know, I feel like this film maybe goes a little bit too far in some respects, but honestly, I think the film works as it is. I still hold Scooby-Doo to Monsters Unleashed dear to my heart, and probably is my favorite Scooby-Doo kind of live-action film between the two of them. Which I guess means we do have to watch it at some point as part of a drink along. But But I mean, this film, it was fun. It was fun to drink along to as well. It was fun to just watch. And I hope people enjoyed it as well, because it was just a nice little blast of nostalgia, a nice little kind of light-hearted kind of, you don't have to like be too heavily invested into it and stuff like that, kind of watch along. So yeah.
It's an easy watch. It's a short watch. Yeah, no, it was good going back to this. It's weird how you kind of remember certain bits. It's almost like a flash, or you remember like a line of dialogue or a moment. Certain bits stay with you. That's me. Fountain of useless knowledge. I remember, I remember like the chant they sing in this song at the end for the ritual. But no, this was good fun. This was good fun. Didn't get as buzzed as I thought I would. But that's fine. It's all good. It's all good. We discover these things as we go along. I'm sure we come up with some good ones for whatever the next one is. But we don't know, and we don't know when we're going to do another one. But we will be doing another one at some point, probably, especially while we're in lockdown. It passes the time. It's a good time passer. So
I was going to say we're all very sober to a point. It's not like you're in and obviously people at home are still watching. Obviously, we've not discussed it, but as of this Thursday, we are back in a minimum 4-week lockdown. Not saying minimum, but we all know it's a minimum. So, we know there's no films coming out soon. We've got an announcement to make at some point this week of something we've been working on in the meantime. And we've got a lot of other things coming. But the main thing is in lockdown, we had quizzes, we had commentaries, and there will probably be a discussion on what we want to do. So, you guys watching at home, it's not just going to be like us vacating and doing one Mandalorian episode a week, to plug that once more, 10 p.m. Friday nights. But there is other things that are going to come out. So we hope we can do something a little bit different, maybe, perhaps. So, it's going to be a very weird couple of weeks, I think, heading back into something. It's like having nostalgia of 9 months ago, but it was a lot funner 9 months ago.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah, it's kind of going through the motions now. But as you said, we've got a lot of content. We've pretty much got reviews planned all the way through into next year. So, best way to follow us, as always, we're going to do the socials one more time. Facebook, Cinema Savvy. Twitter, Cinema_Savvy. And also for T-shirts and everything like that, merch, TeePublic, link in the description. But yes, as you mentioned, Mandalorian every Friday. That's going to be sort of our big review series. But we've got a few older films and big franchises that we're going to go back to. We're not going to announce anything just yet, but we've got a lot of franchises we're going to go into. Which is pretty much going to dominate throughout the rest of the year. So there might not be new stuff coming out, but we're definitely going to still be keeping up content on this thing. It's actually quite nice to go back and look back at stuff rather than just having constant new stuff. Maybe we'll throw stuff in like this as well, sort of like fun little videos. Maybe we'll bring the quizzes back, but we've got a lot of ideas. So thank you to everyone that stuck with us throughout this thing. Let us know how you got on. Let us know what you thought of Scooby-Doo. Did it hold up for you? Were you a big fan of it when it came out? But yeah, no, this has been a fun way to celebrate Halloween. We hope you're all having a very fun and safe Halloween. And I don't really have much else to say. So for whatever our next video is, we'll see you guys on the next video. Take care.